Hmm. Hey, what's up, Philly T? How you doing? This is gonna be a short video, but I felt compelled to say this. I really felt compelled to say this, and this is about Jay Wilson and his mouth. Now, Jay Wilson, you wrong. You wrong as fuck for what you said to Tulsa. Now, Jay Wilson recently had a video talking about transmissions and all this stuff, talking pretty much about dimples and Tulsa. Now, it's one thing to put something in the title, but when somebody pop up in your live and ask you, did you really mean what you said or whatever, and you double down on that shit, that's wrong as fuck. Because to be honest with you, Jay Wilson, I be watching Tulsa, I be watching everything. And I be seeing Tulsa go place to place to place. And we know how messy Tulsa is. We know how much of an instigator Tulsa is. We know how much she flip flop. But the one thing I ain't never seen Tulsa do, she ain't never flip flopped on you. She ain't never disrespected you at all. At all. So for you to sit up there and call that woman a transmission, and I'm respectful for whatever get people through this earth in this day. I gotta respect. So if they want to be called a woman or a man, I'm going to respect them in that capacity because obviously they on a self-identification journey that I'm not going to you know cause that journey to be harder than for them. But Jay Wilson, you wrong as fuck for that shit. And then you gonna say I'm gonna do what I want. And as much time, now everybody got an option to hit a link. As much time as that person is set up on your platform, all the times you had to go into the HEB, QET, whatever, to stuff your face with burritos, hamburgers, enchiladas, donuts. They sit up there and held it down. Every time you had to take, Lyric had to go pee on your leg outside. She sat up there and held it down and did so in a professional way. When 4 or 5 people up there, she said that when it so wasn't no dead air. And then you gonna sit up there and call that woman a transmission in her face. Now, as we know, the word transmission is disrespectful towards those in the trans community. But Tulsa ain't did shit to you, Jay Wilson, for you to sit, and then you gonna sit up there and double down on this. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna say, what I want to say. That says a lot about you. So what about that motherfucking church, Jay Wilson? That's the LBGTI, LMNOP, same gender, loving, whatever you want to sit up there. How do they feel about you describing those in your community as transmission? Like you are really a piece of work, man. You are really a piece of work. You got no respect for God. You got even no respect for those in your own community. It seems like you don't even like transgenders. You sit up there and want to yell T.S. Madison and Maddie name. Ooh, I know, man. But I feel like you don't even like Maddie. I feel like you don't even like T.S. Madison, to be honest. How about T.S. Madison sit up there and hear what you said about her people in her community, calling them transmissions? But see, T.S. Madison see you for what you are anyway. So and nobody got to even worry about that. Nobody got to even worry about that. That's crazy. How you gonna go flock for T.S. Madison and then be for whatever, and just still in all the transgenders vernacular. The girls are not well. That ain't come from Jay Wilson. He said he stole it from some damn Mexican trans woman or something like that. Sit up there stealing people verbiage and vernacular, claiming it's your own, but then go disrespect them in their own damn community. Like, what kind of person are you gonna say, I'm doing my show, I'm entertaining? That don't mean your show ain't got no motherfucking damn decency. Can't have no decency. And I don't stick up for people. Brian, that's y'all situation. He disrespect you on his platform. I don't care. Castro and Tommy, they disrespect you on their platform. So I'm not really vouching for nobody like that. What's up, Klondike? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. And like I said, I don't have much time. I just wanted to, what's up, viewers of you? I just wanted to share my 2 cents about that. What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? How you doing? Good to see you. So I just wanted to say that real quick because I thought that was fucking disrespectful to sit up there. That woman ain't been nothing but kind to your platform. And I felt like I told her, but she felt enamored. You said, because Tulsa, you said that he sat up there and praised you doing some kind of, I don't know, gay awareness day. I don't know if it was trans woman, so I don't know. But someday you felt really, no, he was just using you for content. And then you felt some way that, oh, you have a certain respect for him. But I told you, Tulsa, I told you. I said, okay, watch. That motherfucker don't respect you. And once he doubled down, see, now you see differently now. Now you see. Now you can sit up here and keep using his platform as grounds for training for your big interview that you say you got going up. Handle that how you handle that. But that's motherfucking disrespectful. I even saw the title Two Transmissions. I'm like, damn. I'm like, but that ain't, I mean, I don't stick my nose in where it ain't supposed to be. But when I see people get disrespected like that, I'm going to say something. On top of that, he sit up here playing with God. And that's why I stay on his ass. I stay on his ass because I'm not going to let that be okay. I'm not going to let people think that, oh, they can sit up here and pretend to be an ambassador of the Lord, but do things completely opposite, being antithesis and such. That's crazy to me. But anyway, that's all. And then Brian, that whole Brian situation, you said when cloud chasing goes wrong. Well, I told her, I said, look, you got this whole fascination or affinity and reverence for him because he sat up there and you thought you was so, and that's how people get you in, they lure you in. But I said, oh, happy haircut day because you got a new haircut, and then you believe it, and then all of a sudden they go take a swipe at it. Now, why he sat up there, he don't never like to be challenged, and he was wrong for that. He wrong for that. Like I said. He got members in that church, I bet you, that are trans. And how would they feel if the man that's sitting up there singing holy hymns is sitting up there speaking hate terms, hate speech? Trans. Be careful who you follow. Be careful who you follow. Brian, I don't know. Brian could just sit up here and got $20,000 already and just play it in our face. I don't know what's going on with that whole situation. That whole situation is one that a lot of people can learn from because yeah, and if I was Brian, I would just go back to the man that he said that, oh, wasn't he fired just so he wouldn't have to pay that man the 33%. He just said that's continuation of the original terms of the agreement they had set that. Because to go back and hire another attorney, like that's wild. That's wild. I don't know. I don't know. I feel sorry. In a way, I feel sorry for the brother because it's just like he got a lot going on. To be honest, so. But this is I don't know. But this is where Chat GBT and all of AI services will be able to help Brian. What's the best course of action and how you do and stuff like that. I don't know. But that's the crazy thing about Jay Wilson. He be disrespecting. He told Brian, "Don't be hitting him coming on my platform, whining and crying." He be so motherfucking disrespectful to those who are paying his bills. Tommy Castro, Brian, Honest Road, Tulsa, they helping Jay Wilson pay his bills. If you notice that when nobody hit his link, Jay Wilson start breaking it out in song. When he ain't got no more songs to sing, oh, and nobody don't hit my link, I'm going bye. He go bye. You gotta stop treating people disrespectful. And the way he it seems like he been affected. It seems like he been affected by that whole thing. You know when people just so been affected by the YouTube streets. He feel like he been affected and he gonna take anybody, use up anybody, and just throw them away. I was just like, motherfucker, you better be careful about how you treat people before you be sitting over there by yourself and be you and lyric, and then you gonna have to start using Mark for content. That's all I'm saying. That's all. That's what I'm saying. All right. Well, I missed a lot. Well, you ain't missed too much. Just go back to that live and see how you just sit up there and say, "Yeah, I called you a transmission," and what? Pretty much to Tulsa. I'm like, ooh. And then Tulsa felt kind of hurt because I think she may have said, "Did you really mean what you said?" He's like, "Yeah, I meant what." Pretty much, he said, "Yeah, I meant what I was saying. This is my show." And I'm like, "Oh, that sounds like such a baby. This is my toy. This is my toy. I'm taking my toy. I'm gonna give me my toy back." It's just like when he says that it's my show. It's like that's why people don't like people in academia. That's why people don't like professors and all that. Anyway. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to go. I just had to share my 2 cents on that. But SK, you keep going back on his panel though. They keep going on his panel though. Listen, listen. They could go back as much as they want. But what I'm saying is, this man says he is well established in the ways of the Lord. And on top of that, he sits up here and claims to be an LGBTQIA person of the community. Now, let Rump have said something like that and called them transmissions. Jay Wilson would have been like, oh my God, we got a president that got no decency. But yet Jay Wilson put that in his title. And then the person who he was referring to came over to get clarification and validation and a better explanation, and he doubled down on it. So it's like, just because somebody hit my pants on me, I could, and, and he even said, oh, if this the last time you hit my panel, if you're the last time you come up here, so be it. So he know he was wrong. He know he was wrong. So you got to understand, Klondike, he sits up there and uses that, let me, pseudo-intellectual, fake-ass therapist approach. And sometimes people need people to talk to. So he sits up there and feels that need for them. But just because you sit up there and now somebody hit your link don't mean you should disrespect them. Now, I just said, I don't care about Brian. I said, I don't care about Honest Rowe. I said, I don't care about Tommy. I don't care about Castro, because they sit out there and dish it to him too. What I was really focusing on is says Tulsa ain't really done that to him. Tulsa, anywhere she goes, she don't never bad mouth Jay Wilson. She don't do that. She respects the fact that she's allowed to go over there and they have a certain rapport. And I just think that now she sees where they are regarding that virtual rapport. But I can sit up here and say, anybody hit my link? Yeah, they keep hitting my link, but I could disrespect them without. That's no. And you gotta look at it one step further, Klondike. That man represents himself in a certain way. If Lemon was dogging out, well, he does. I can't get mad at Lemon because Lemon ain't taking up the honor of the oath of the claw. Lemon ain't taking up the oath of the claw. Lemon ain't taking up the honor of or to be an ambassador of LGBTQIA. Lemon ain't taking up the mantra of being a person in higher academics and stuff and being a proponent of it. So I can't get mad at Lemon when those same people go over there and enjoy getting cursed out. But I can sit up there and do that for Jay Wilson because he's taking up certain banners, cloth, and oaths that one within that capacity don't operate that way. So that's the only person you'll see I'll be giving hell to. Jay Wilson be using it for content. You can't tell me that they don't know disrespect. Right, use it for content. Don't disrespect it. Don't disrespect their struggle. Don't disrespect all what they gotta go through in the plight. Transmission, to me, I feel, from what I know from them, is a highly disrespectful term in their community. And Jay Wilson should know better, especially for someone. He could have put one transmission and one automatic. You get what I'm saying? But he gonna put transmission to sit up there and describe Tulsa. Maybe you don't understand the rapport or what Tulsa has set up there and done on his platform. So I mean, maybe you're not aware of that. With his state rep talking mess all the time. Oh no, y'all be careful, y'all. Yeah. What's up, Dr. Soapy? Dr. Soapy says that's what they would never leave. That's why they would never leave him alone. Yeah, and I mean, like you said, it goes both ways. But I'm thinking at a higher level. I'm thinking at a higher level. I don't think people who declare to be an ambassador of the Lord and have an in-depth knowledge and also be an ambassador of the LGBT community to sit up there, because I honestly feel Jay Wilson is a mockery of higher education. Why would I sit up here and try to get a higher education if he's acting like that? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'll be like, I can come on line and act the fool and disrespect God at the same time. Jay Wilson said, Dr. Soapy said, no money house will not be paid for when he is in the show me an account like the one of my whoa. I honestly feel that to be honest, I honestly feel that Jay Wilson, like I told you, maybe looking at getting a modular home, to be honest. Tulsa will be right back on her pedal. But yes, this is the play this is the play that Tulsa gonna play. She gonna be up there, but she gonna shade Jay Wilson. What's up? What's up, Detached? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's up, Creole Butterfly? How you doing? Good to see you. But don't think that Tulsa gonna take this line down. If I know Tulsa and I see Tulsa for the way she is, she gonna get her payback. She gonna get her payback. It may not be now. It may not be tomorrow. It may not be a week from now. But she's not gonna forget that, because Tulsa seeks validation for herself, and she can understand that things may have been written in a certain way that may not be perceived as she may perceive them. So I see her, and he validated that. And he said, if you don't come back over here, okay, just go ahead, one for her. She probably over there texting TS Medicine right now, saying, you see what this motherfucker did? So I guess Jay Wilson done burned another bridge. Anyway, um, that's like he's better than everyone. He does. His attitude stank. Just stank. Just real stank. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up and go. Sorry to cut the interaction, but I got to go. Simple Living, what's going on? How you doing? My name is not no damn Sir Ming. Okay, I'm not Ming Ling. Okay, I'm just joking. Simple Living. I know what you did. All right, y'all. I gotta get up out of here. Y'all take care. Feel free to throw something out. I should be back later. I got a lot on my damn plate today, but we'll see. I don't think I'm going to the gym today. My body need a break. Lord have mercy. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. Take care. Have a good one. Remember to be the change y'all want to see in the world. And like I said, man, that's just be careful how we treat people, y'all. Be careful because the next thing we know, Jay Wilson can sit up here and be talking about how Mark broke his heart. And will we give a damn? Oh hell no. Oh hell no. To the no. And while he's sitting up there getting jealous, he can sit up there getting jealous. He might be jealous of Sean Bradley because, well, no, he probably jealous of Steve because Steve got 2 men allegedly, 2 men. And Jay Wilson, a vampire, he's sitting on there sucking on the blood of a younger man. What is up? That's what Tulsa. This is what you need to talk about. Now, Sean Bradley, I ain't coming for you, but we all know you married to that, or whatever you are, to that older man. And now you got that younger man, Captain Getting Kitchen. Now, Jay Wilson is the same thing. So, do you think Jay Wilson got younger Mark and now putting Mark on the straw to get a younger man? I don't know. Jay Wilson, that's what it is. He's probably jealous. And Jay Wilson, how you gonna sit there talking about Brian and anything about 4,000, 2,000 when we know you 2 payments in the back? Not the front, the back. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a good day. But be careful how y'all treat people, y'all. Be careful. All right. See y'all later. I want to say one more thing. Thank you, Detached and Philly T for holding down in the moderator spot. Appreciate y'all. Simple Living, you have a great day as well. I hope your day is simple and peaceful. I'll talk to y'all later, y'all. Bye.